right. Welcome, everybody, back to the Six King Slam. And now we've got Tsitsipas versus Sinner, which is an interesting matchup. They haven't played for a while, or that I can remember. But Tsitsipas coming in for the injured Draper, who was supposed to be one of these guys. 6-3 is the head-to-head between these two in favor of Tsitsipas. Steph actually won their last match. That was that controversial Monte Carlo win that Steph had last year. So Tsitsipas holds a very good record over Sinner, but they haven't played in like 18 months. So let's see what happens. Winner plays Djokovic tomorrow. Oh, pardon me. That's fun. So that is fun. $1.5 million, isn't that more prize money than the semis at the Australian Open? I think so, yeah. Sinner 2 sets, you reckon? Okay, we'll see. Let's see. I hope Steph puts up a contest. That would be fun. Now they're just talking to Fritz, and then we'll get the next match started. All right. I am one of those who's not sure why Steph's here. Well, he is, so let's all just respect it. Let's give Tsitsipas the respect that he deserves. He made Grand Slam finals. He's beaten the greatest players of all time. You know, it's like Tsitsipas is not nobody. Like he is. Like I said, his resume stacks up well against these other guys. So let's give Steph some respect, all right? You might not like that he's here, but like I said, he didn't campaign to be here. Draper pulled out and they called him, all right? So let's put some respect on Steph. And by the way, if it's an exhibition, nobody cares, then don't care if he's playing. Don't take it so personal if you don't think this tournament matters, right? You can't say, oh, I can't believe Steph's here, and then get upset and then not take the tournament seriously, right? You can't have it both ways. You gotta, if you think this tournament is a serious tournament, then you can get upset. But if you don't, then you can't, right? Look, Rune would have been interesting, but Rune got the chance last year and he lost. So, again, I think maybe they want to expose different players to this audience that are, on that level. Obviously, bring in the big guns, Djokovic, Sinner, Alcaraz, but they want to bring it. They brought in Zverev and Fritz and Tsitsipas this year. Different names to last year. So maybe that's what they were trying to do. Because they are trying to promote tennis in Saudi as well, right? And show this crowd who the players are. So maybe different players are good. All right. But here we go. I tell you, I hope Fritz. I think Fritz came here to win. Like, Fritz doesn't seem the kind of guy to just rock up to show up. I think he came here to win, Fritz. Like, he's, and I respect that a lot, because I think that attitude is not going to be what everybody's going to have. But I think Fritz came here to win, because it means something if he beats these guys. For sure. Especially ahead of the ATP finals. Right? I mean, to get a winner over these guys ahead of the ATP finals is huge. Doesn't matter if Doesn't matter if it's an exhibition or not. Fritz knows the value of a win against these guys on any platform, you know. Next year, Ben Feast join and Runa if Nole doesn't play. Yeah, true. That could be fun. I think next year they'll try and bring Draper in because he was on the list this year. Fritz versus Shelton, Sinner versus Fonzie would have been better. Yeah, but they didn't pick them. They didn't call them, so. All right. Here we go. Tsitsipas versus Sinner. They're about to come out on court. And then we will see whether or not Steph can compete. Now, Steph has had a back problem. So it's interesting because we're also watching, like, again, I know it's an exhibition, but to see how Djokovic and Alcaraz look physically is going to be a big deal. Even though it's an exhibition, if they're not going all out, which that's what Alcaraz does, he goes all out even in exhibitions. If he's not going all out, then we got to assess him physically too. Tsitsipas had a back problem, so we can get an idea of what he looks like physically. Obviously, Sinner had cramping, so he should be fine now. But this is a good opportunity to get an idea of where these guys look, how these guys look physically too, because they all have had physical issues the last couple of months. FA would have been a good addition too. Oh, yeah, for sure. But he didn't get called, so too bad, too sad. All right. Players about to come out on court. And then we can commence. Kyrgios wasn't going to play this because his wrist doesn't allow him to. All right. Match starts when they come out on court and start playing. I don't know, like 10 minutes? 5 minutes? I hope this can be competitive. I agree. I hope so too. Because I already know what people are going to say if Tsitsipas doesn't put up a fight, and it's going to be annoying. So I hope, and look, and we probably already can see the score being 2-2 or something like that. So I hope that Tsitsipas surprises all of us. Because we're all thinking this is probably going to be over in an hour and Sinner's going to win in straights and whatever, but it would be nice for, it would be a nice surprise to have a close match, even if Sinner won, if it was close. Surprisingly close, right? All right. I think Sinner doesn't care because it's an exhibition. Good one. Did you watch him last year? That man cared too much. Did you see him last year? Jannik Sinner took this more serious than any tournament of the year. I mean, he was crazy last year. He came out here bageling in an exhibition. You don't think that man's serious? Come on now. He didn't get the memo. What the hell? He didn't read the assignment. He's like, what the hell? Medvedev came out here and was like, dude, it's not even real. It's for fun. Sinner's like, I don't know what that means. What's this fun you speak of? I don't even know what it means. Sinner's here for the money. He's here for the $6 million. Get the hell out of his way. He was playing serious last year. He ain't taking this lightly. Here we go. All right, walk out on court. I love the intros. Oh, these intros are sick. More tennis intros like this, please. Ooh, wait. We need WWE introductions. That's what we need in tennis. Chat, can you imagine if like every player had a walkout song only on the main stadiums? Do you know how sick that would be? That'd be so sick. That'd be so cool. Just like UFC or MMA. Everybody gets a song. That'd be so sick. What would Alcaraz's walkout song be? I have no idea. Bro, go away if you don't like fun. Did not realize this happened today? Yeah, welcome. I don't know if it's just me or Sinner is not playing that good currently. No, he is. It's just that he cramped last week and then he lost to Alcaraz, but he's been all right. He had a lot of physical issues in even in Beijing. When he won that, he still was, he struggled more than we used to, but he still won. He still won. All right, here we go. Lightning everywhere. They're about to walk out onto the court. It's very dramatic. I love it. It's so good. It's so cool. Like, this is just such a great introduction. Like, it's so sick. We need more of it. We need this in Grand Slams. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The intro's crazy. All right, here we go. Players walking out. They'll warm up. Tsitsipas wearing the bright pink and he just tripped over. I tell you, Steph looking serious. Steph is looking very, very serious. Little wave to the crowd, but Steph is looking serious. I feel like we haven't watched Tsitsipas in so long. All right, Jannik Sinner, he's got a big smile on his face. He's not taking it very seriously. Sinner is out here just mucking around. He's just laughing. Sinner's too happy. I don't like this. Watch out. There's going to be an upset. Watch out. Sinner's taking this way too lightly. Watch out. This is going to be upset. Steph's locked in. Sinner's too happy. Sinner's too happy. All right, they're just going to do a warm-up, and then we're going to get started. That Goran Steph is doomed. With Goran, he didn't do anything, so I don't know what you mean. Steph and Goran it didn't work. All right. Chad, if Steph wins this, I'm going to lose it. If he beats Sinner here, that would be insane. Upset of the year. Potentially. Not going to happen though, is it? What if he did though? What if he did do it? All right. Let's see if Steph can make Sinner work. Winner of this will play Djokovic tomorrow. We've already got Alcaraz versus Fritz. So let's see. Let's see who takes on Nole. I feel like there could be an opportunity for this tournament to be able to, instead of doing it like they do with like the prize money is like 1.5 for everybody and then the winner gets an extra 4 mil. I reckon they could do it as like a first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth place. They would just need to do a playoff between the two players that lost in the first match. So like Zverev would take on the loser of this match for 5 and 6. You know what I mean? And then like they already do a third place match, right? But what's the point in doing a third place match because they don't get paid extra anyway? If you come third, you get the same as fourth. So, but like if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then like, you know, that would give the players a little bit more incentive to try and win, right? To try and win one to get to fourth or fifth place, right? You know, there's a little added incentive. And then also doing the 5 and 6, match, 5th versus 6th, playoff would be interesting too. Yeah, more incentive, exactly. All right. Here we go. Tsitsipas about to cause some upset. Watch out. Tsitsipas about to do something. Tsitsipas about to do shock the world. He's going to shock the world. All right. Six 3 is the head-to-head in favor of Steph. It's 5:30 in the morning. I've been up all night. Holy shit. How'd that happen? How did that happen? Apparently, Zverev made $25,000 a minute in his match. I mean, that's ridiculous. By the way, you might not like the players we watch, which is weird. Why would you watch them? But, like, just respect. Like, just show a little bit of... If you don't have something nice to say, just shut up. Well, I don't want to look at the chat and every second person saying something mean about Tsitsipas. I don't want to see that. This is... Nobody asked you to say that, so just don't say it. Just keep it to yourself. We're not going to bash Steph in this stream. I don't want to do that. It's boring and it's annoying. So please just be nice or leave. Yeah, we don't bash players here. This is not the place. Go do that on like one of those other social media platforms. All right, here we go. I have no idea. Who's serving. Tsitsipas is serving. All right. I'm going to go Sinner in straights. But God, I hope Steph makes this interesting. It'd be really fun if Steph pushed Sinner here, unexpectedly. Because no one's expecting Steph to do much. He has literally got nothing to lose. Like the definition of nothing to lose. All right, he serves the 5-second serve. Into the backhand of Sinner, return the backhand of Steph. Sinner backhand, into the backhand of Steph. And Steph hits it long. Left 15. Tell you what, chat, though. I wonder, what is Sinner's record against one-handed backhands? Because I feel like he struggles against one-handers. Does anyone else feel like that? That he struggles against one-handers? Dimitrov, Altmaier, Steph, Chapo. Like, one-handed backhands, Musetti, kind of, I guess. Not really. He hasn't lost to a one-handed backhand since losing to Steph in Monte Carlo. That was the last time they played. Steph hits a winner. It's 15-0. Is there a 6 Queen Slam? Yeah, it's called the WTA Finals. But there's 8 of them. There's 8 queens and 2 alternates. And doubles. It's a really interesting event. It happens in a couple weeks. Now Steph serves a fault second serve. Steph backhand. The backhand of Sinner. Steph with the backhand. Goes long. That's 15-30. Steph serves in the back of Sinner. Return goes forward to Steph. Sinner with a forehand cross court winner. Yeah, Steph left that one open. 15-40. Sinner to break first game. As we're back in from Sinner in the net. 30-40. Bro, if Sinner bagels Steph, you have to eat Vegemite live. Bro, I have to do shit. 30-40. Telling me what to do on my own stream. Hello? What's going on? I don't have to do shit. 30-40. Sinner with a break point. As the return goes in the forehand of Steph. Sinner with a forehand to the backhand of Tsitsipas. As backhand rally. Steph to the backhand of Sinner into the forehand of Steph. As Sinner with a forehand down the line. Steph with a drop shot. Sinner's going to get it. But hit it in the net. Ooh, and Sinner kind of got his foot stuck as well. That was risky. All right, deuce. Nice drop shot, though. Deuce. Looking like a double bagel to me. Why do people always do that? Breakpoint first game. Well, well, that was a good match. Not even 1-love yet. It's like literally 0-0. All right, deuce. As the return goes in the slides of Steph in the net, and it's advantage Sinner. Advantage Sinner to break. And Steph serves the forehand of Sinner, return the forehand of Steph. Sinner down the line, forehand to the slice of Steph. Off the tape, Sinner comes in, puts away the forehand. And there's the break. Or did he miss it? No, he hit it. All right. It was a very delayed score. All right. 1-0. Why did Djokovic get a bye, not Sinner? Because Djokovic has way more slams. How is Tsitsipas back? I don't know. We'll have to watch it. 1-love Sinner. Yeah, 3-setter, yep. Regular tennis scores. All right. Sinner hits it out. Love 15. If it's not a double bagel, everybody owes me $1. Just saying. If this isn't a double bagel, everybody has to donate $1 per game that Steph wins. We're playing that game? Yep. Cool. Agree? Good. Love 15. To the backhand rally. Steph with the slice. Into the forward of Sinner. Steph with the backhand. Into the net. 15-0. Cool. Uh, 15-0. Excuse me, to the guy who said, see you tomorrow, double bagel incoming. No, you got to stay because you have to donate. You have to give that $1 per game that Steph wins. So you can't leave. That's not, hang on, you got to stay. Guy's trying to, it's his turn at the round of the bar, beers at the bar, and he's leaving. You know what I mean? You know that person, you hang out with your 5 friends and, by round 5, he ducks out. He's like, oh, well, I'm out of here. Bro, it was your shout. It's your turn. The hell? Bro's leaving. Oh, well, I'm going to get out of here. Hey. Wait. You owe me. The hell? Dude called the Uber already. No, it's your shout. It's your turn to buy a round. 54-30. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve, the backhand of Steph. Return the backhand of Sinner. Steph backhand. Into the backhand of Sinner. Steph hits a forehand cross court. Sinner gets on the stretch. Steph with a slice. And Sinner forehand again. Steph with the backhand again to the forehand of Sinner. Into the backhand of Steph. And Sinner backhand again. The backhand of Steph. Into the backhand of Sinner. But Sinner overhits it. 15-40. I'm going to get that guy back in here. 15-40. Sinner serves. Oh, massive serve. I thought that looked like a fault too, but Steph didn't. It went in. 30-40. Great serve. Had a lot of curve on it too. Steph is looking for a replay. I agree. That was close. That wasn't in like that. No way. No way that was in like that. That serve wasn't in that. It was on the outside of the line. There's no shot that was on the line like that. There's no way. 30-40. Hawkeye out here just playing games. I know it's an exhibition, Hawkeye, but wake up. It's crazy. That serve was definitely more out than in. Anyway, Steph returns into the forehand of Sinner. Steph with the forehand on the stretch. As Sinner comes to the net. Steph puts up a lob. It's going to go long, and we get the deuce. That serve was definitely not on the line that much. That was crazy. That was crazy. All right, deuce. Sinner serves again. Serving to the back end of Steph. Return goes long. Advantage Sinner. He's got 2-love. Yeah, it's electronic line calls. They don't have lines, people. It's electronic line calls. Is this the same venue they do the next gen finals? Oh, man. Is it the same venue? Oh, no, they don't do it in Riyadh. They do it in Jeddah? It's a different city. All right, 2-love. Yeah, it's a different place. All right, 2-love. Two zero. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. As a return goes to the net by Sinner. 15-love. Serve again. Fault, second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Sinner. Backhand from Steph to the backhand of Sinner. Steph backhand to the forehand of Sinner. And Sinner puts it away. Steph wasn't running for that one. He's like, I'm not pushing myself that hard. That was too far. All right. 15-0. Vegemite ready? Bro, it's 2-love. Relax. 15-0. As the backhand slice goes into the backhand of Steph. Backhand now from Sinner. Into the backhand of Steph. As Sinner hits a forehand again. The backhand of Steph. Into the forehand of Sinner on the stretch. Steph with a slice in the net. 15-30. 15-30. Ah, 15-30. As the return goes in the forehand of Steph. Forehand now from Sinner. Goes long. 30-all. Steph serves a fault. Second serve. Oh, here's a double fault. All right. 30-40 for a double break. $30-40. Surfing to the backhand and Sinner in the net. We get the deuce. All right, we get the deuce. As the return goes to forehand to Steph. Forehand from Sinner. Into the backhand of Tsitsipas. Sinner down the line with the backhand winner. I thought exhibitions were supposed to be fun. Some of the shots that Sinner's hitting are just like, too far, bro. Too much. Just relax. It's too much. He did the same thing against Medvedev in the first set last year. It was like, what are you doing? Relax. Just have some fun, mate. Just relax. Anyways, return goes in the foot of Steph. Passing shot from Sinner. Steph with the volley winner. Nice. All right, back to deuce. But Sinner playing too aggressive. He's getting too aggressive, all right? It's too much. Too aggressive. He's playing too serious, all right? All right. All right, we're at deuce. And then Sinner hits a backhand cross-court winner. Relax, buddy. Relax. Relax. Advantage Sinner. Just chill, bro. Even Steph's just like, man, what the hell? I thought we had an unspoken agreement. All right, advantage Sinner. For a double break. First serve was a 4-second serve. And Sinner returned to the slice of Steph. Sinner comes in. And hits a winner. Yeah, off the frame, but it was a winner. All right, 3-love. You surely don't like Sinner, Cam? Shut your mouth. Why don't you shut your mouth? Shut your mouth. It's embarrassing. It's an exhibition, bro. Don't take it so serious. Don't take it so serious. It's not that deep, all right? Embarrassing. It's not real. This is not real. It's not Alcaraz is going to win the 6 King Slam, maybe. High bouncing indoor courts is a recipe for disaster for Steph. Yeah, it's not great. This doesn't count to head-to-head. Definitely doesn't count for head-to-head. All right, 3-love. Sinner with a double break. Yeah, look, we're having fun and we're not taking it so seriously. So if you're going to say mean things, just come back tomorrow. 3-love. Sinner serves an ace. 15-love. Love. Serve again. Into the back of Steph. Steph hits it wide. 30 love. Sinner's serve is insane. 30 love. We're going to fault from Sinner second serve. Serve in the back of Steph. Steph is wide. 40 love. Love. And as the backhand return goes to forehand of Sinner. And Sinner hits a winner. 4 love. 4 love. Four zero. All right, back to Steph. Let's see if we can get on the board. He serves a fault. Second serve. There's a bit of forehand down the line to the back of Steph. Back in for Sinner. Into the slice of Steph. Steph hits it out. This is ridiculous. Sinner, stop. Stop. This is supposed to be fun. Love 15. Why the stats not working? Because it's an exhibition. Nobody cares. Love 15. Sinner's not going to get invited back next year. He knows that, right? Like, he's not going to get invited back next year if he keeps doing this, pulling this shit. People are going to ask for their money back. Anyway, slice goes in the net by Sinner. It's 15-0. Like, the organizer got to pull him aside and be like, hey, look, we get it. You want to try? You want to prove a point? You want to win? You want to beat everybody? You want to win the we love that you want to win, but just stop beating the shit out of everybody. Just give him a couple of games, just please, because there's people paying to watch this, and if it's over in 35 minutes, they ain't gonna watch. But they need to tell Sinner what is the rules, unwritten rules of an exhibition, because what the hell is even this? This is crazy. He's like, dude, it's not a Grand Slam final. Relax. It's not fun if you're taking it so serious. As we have a drop shot from Sinner, Steph comes to the net. Sinner with a pass, down the line winner. So this is not fun. Sinner's laughing. Stop laughing! It's not funny. You're taking a piss. This is not funny. He's taking the piss. This is bullshit. $15.30. It's a backhand rally. Steph goes wide. 15.40. To go to 5 love. I've been up all fucking night for this, and now it's going to be over in 20 minutes. First match went for like 50 minutes, and then this is going to go for 20 minutes. It's like, why did I stay up late? This is stupid. I want my money. I stay up all night for this. What the hell? This is bullshit. You know, Steph double faults. 5 love. I could have watched Osaka in the afternoon and then have a good night's sleep, but no. I had to stay up like an idiot and watch all this. The hell? And I'm not even blaming Steph because it's fine. It's not his fault. Sinner's just playing too serious. He's just got to back off. Ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Give our money back? Bro, I didn't pay you to be here. You can leave. You're free to leave. It's free to come here and leave. You give me my money back because I'm staying up all night for you to watch this for you. You owe me. Just you. Everybody else, you're fine. You can all just stay here. But just you, that one person. You owe me. All right. What the hell is this like Disneyland looking? Is this like real city or is that the real city? It looks so like, I don't know. It does look very Vegas-y. Definitely has a Vegas vibe. I don't know what the word is, but it just like a very like it's definitely a new vibe. I'm just joking as well. It's all right. Anyways, love 15. Sinner gives a point. What a generous guy. Love 15. As soon as there's a fault, second serve. Return goes the forehand to Sinner. Steph with a slice. Sinner with a forehand. Drop shot. Steph puts up a lob, but it's long. 15-0. 15-0. All right. So it's love 30. I lied. It's love 30. It's love 30. I thought the drop shot was in. Don't worry about that. It's love 30. I thought the drop shot was in. Steph returns it back into Sinner. Sinner in there, love 40. All right. Steph's got break points, love 40. Somebody taps in on the shoulder at the change of ends and we're like, bro, just chill. Just chill, man. Come back to us now. Serve. Into the forehand. Tsitsipas, forehand for Sinner is a winner. 15-40. Hey, Don, thank you for the 49 months as a legendary member. Tier 3, appreciate that. Thank you for the 49 months. Don't call it a comeback. Yeah. Andrew Castle is my sleep demon. That's a weird sleep paralysis demon. 15-40. What does he just talk about the championships all day into your face? Is that what he does? Just says the word, he just talks about Wimbledon the whole time? 15-40. Serve to the back of Steph. Return goes to the forehand to Sinner. Steph with the forehand. Again to the forehand to Sinner. Steph in the net. 30-40. Steph just needs to get a lucky let caught or something. Sinner's much better than Alcaraz. Nobody asked. 30-40. Why is this guy being timed at 21 times? 30-40. Riddle me this. Sorry, 18 times. As a bit of serve. Into the forehand of Steph. Return goes in the forehand of Sinner. Sinner hits it out. And Steph goes, yay, I won a game. You goddamn right you won a game. You won that game. Where's that guy? Where's that guy? You can all eat. Where's the Vegemite? Go eat your Vegemite. It's $1. $1. Ah, 5-1 Sinner. And Steph serves in the back and Sinner, but it's a let. Steph serves again. As the return goes forward to Steph. Back it over to Sinner. Steph goes the back and Sinner to the forward to Steph. Sinner forehand goes down the line. Steph with the backhand cross court. Sinner gets it with a slice, but it's in the net. Ooh. It's the worst shot Sinner's hit all day. 15 love. All right. 30 love. Brent, that's a good one. That's funny. All right. Love 30. Sorry, 30 love. I can read. 7 to the forehand of Sinner. Back over Steph. Sinner forehand. Steph with a volley. Oh, it's in the net though. Wasn't a bad idea. Just didn't quite get to the net in time. 30-15. By the way, can everybody stop nitpicking? The stats don't work. The match timer don't work. The scoreboard looks different. Just relax. It's an exhibition, all right? Just have fun. We're having fun. We're having fun. And Steph says, nice. See? Fun. 40-15. 40-15. Steph serves in the backhand of Sinner. It says it's forehand. Winner! All right. Steph gets 2 games. 5-2. Sinner's going to serve the set. Leave Cam alone. Yeah, leave me alone. I sat up all night for this. I didn't come to work today to have you tell me everything wrong with the stream. I'm not doing that today. We're having fun. We're having fun. All right, $2 each. I'll see if Sinner can close it out this time or if we'll get nervous and miss it. They should have invited Musetti. Well, they didn't. So cry less. In real tennis, Rude beat Cilic. That's so... what you just said... So, I don't even know what to say about that. In real tennis, that was so dismissive. It's kind of true though, but it's funny. It's just so that sounded so mean. It sounded mean though. But in the real tennis, this happened. All right. Sinner trying to finally win this set. As he hits a volley, but it goes wide. Sinner mucking around. He's mucking around. Love 15. So Shelton should have been invited. You're just going down the entire top 100? I can do that too. Is that what we're doing? You know who should have been invited? Ben Shelton. You know who should have been invited? Alex Diminor. Musetti should have been invited. Where is Rune? He should have been invited. What about Hashanov should have been invited? Casper Ruud. Why wasn't he invited? What about FAA? I can't believe he wasn't invited. Like, what are we doing? Literally every... Medvedev. Relax. Love 15. As the backhand return goes to front of Sinner. Steph with the forehand. Sinner with the pass. He missed it. Love 30. What the hell? Love 30. Love 30. Sinner serves an ace, 15-30. You know what? Actually, that's a really good point, Isabel. A lot of players probably didn't play this because they're not qualified for the ATP finals. That's actually a good point. You bring that point up, and that's a good point. A lot of players would maybe rather go and try and qualify for the ATP finals and use this week instead of going and getting $1 million, trying to get points on the indoor hard courts. That's a good point. Uh, 30-0. Sinner puts it away, and it's 40-30. Set point Sinner. Set point Sinner. Yeah, so Demonor pulled out this week because he was injured. Shelton's not playing this week. But like Musetti, Runa, Hashanov, Rude, FAA, Medvedev are all playing in 250s. Yeah, maybe they just want to qualify for the ATP finals because it's more important to them. All right, Steph return. No, that was a double fault. All right. Deuce. Cam, you asked Sinner not to finish this in 30 minutes. Are you happy now? Yes, I am happy now. Yes. I am happy, yes. As a return, goes a forehand to Sinner. Steph with a forehand, goes long. It's advantage Sinner. All right, advantage Sinner to take the first step. As he serves a fault. Second serve. And the return from Steph goes back into Sinner. Steph with the backhand. Goes long. 6-2 first set. Goes to Jannik Sinner. All right. All right. Cool. All right. First set in the bag. Okay. Do you know if Kay will stay with Sinner after this season? I think he might. I'm not sure if he's made a decision, but I think they were leaning towards he was. He was going to stick around. All right. First set, Sinner 6-2. Let's see if Steph can get off to a better start in the second. as he gets a return to the floor to Steph. Backhand. Still can't get the backhand. 15 love. Sinner hits it out in the return. 30 love. Yeah, everything's Agassi will jump into coaching. We've seen Fritz and Agassi pairing can be like. Nah, he won't. 30 love. I don't think Agassi would be a traveling coach. Backhand goes into the forehand of Steph. Into the forehand of Sinner. As Steph with a slice. Sinner forehand again. The backhand of Sinner. Into the forehand of Steph on the stretch, but it's in the net. 30-15. Why not? I just don't think he wants to leave Vegas. Like, I think he wants to stay. He wants to stay at home and do his academy. I don't think Agassi wants to travel the world as a coach. I don't think that's his. I think he shows up to tournaments and helps players here and there, but I don't think he would want to do that. He doesn't seem like he would want to. Like what? He's gonna leave Steffi at home, and like, he's got kids that are going through college and stuff. Like, he's probably just wants to chill. You know, I don't think he wants like. I don't think he would want to go travel the world and coach someone. Like Juan Carlos Ferrero coaching. I don't think he wants that. He would do that. I think he'd rather just be like there, you know, as an advisor, you know, like maybe as someone to, you know, as a mentor, but I don't think he wants to be a full-on coach. 40-30 to one player. Oh yeah, Agassi at the Laver Cup was all-time greatness. That was one of the massive highlights. Who are your favorite tennis players growing up? Leighton Hewitt. As Steph hits it out, we get the deuce. As backhand from Steph goes back into Sinner. Steph. Again, the backhand to Sinner to the forehand of Steph. To the forehand of Sinner. Steph hits it out. Advantage Sinner. Advantage Sinner. First serve, fault, second serve. Into the forehand of Sinner. Forehand from Steph. Goes wide. Break. One love. All right. All right. One love Sinner in the second. Why is Zverev and Steph not playing 16 7, not putting ever? Who fucking cares, bro? Who cares, man? You think it too hard, bro. Who cares? It's an exhibition, man. Nobody cares. Doesn't matter, man. Well, you feel robbed or you feel like they stole from your pocket? What are you doing? Did you pay them? 15 love? Did you stay up all night? No, I don't think so. You see me crying. 15 love. And the return goes to Sinner, and Sinner puts it away. 30 love. All right, 30 love. And the default second serve. The return goes back into Sinner, back into Steph. In the back into Sinner, Steph at the backhand, the forehand to Sinner. Into the backhand of Steph. Sinner forehand. Getting the forehand to Steph. Into the backhand of Sinner. Tsitsipas backhand down the line. Great shot. Sinner gets it. Hits in the net. 30-15. Lovely backhand from Tsitsipas. Oh, man. 30-15. Sinner with a good serve, 40-15. Tomorrow will be more hyped. I agree. Winner of this plays Djokovic, by the way. Tomorrow. And we've already got Fritz versus Alcaraz in the other match. And then we have a day off. And then we come back and we watch the finals on Saturday. Sinner holds. 2 love. Tsitsipas' mum is just having it, like, she's just smiling. She's just like, isn't this lovely? She doesn't give a shit about the score. She's like, I'm having a great time. His mum's just chilling. 2 love. What's Steph asking for? Wait, what's... Oh, Steph getting a new racket. Okay. He's getting a new racket. I didn't know. He just stopped it. All right. Sinner doing party tricks. Spinning his racket. 2 love. As the return goes forward to Steph. Back forward in the net. From Steph. Love 15. Did I look like warm-up matches for Sinner and Steph? Fritz? Yeah, this is just the state of men's tennis right now, though. I mean, this, I know we're not taking it too seriously, obviously, but we talked about this last week with Shanghai, right? There's 2 guys that are so much better than everybody else, and then there's everybody else. That's where we are right now, you know. Sinner hits a winner, love 30. It'd be much more interesting if they didn't have Sinner and Alcaraz in this tournament, I think. Even though they're the marquee players, if you didn't put them in here, and let's say you replace Sinner and Alcaraz with, I don't know, Medvedev and Rune, that would make for a much more interesting tournament. Much better matches, for sure. But, yeah, even in exhibitions, these guys are just so much better. But they wouldn't do that because they need Alcaraz and Sinner to make it feel like a big event. But if you want to put on the best event, you would not bring them because they're too good. They're too good. They're way too good. As Sinner returns the forehand to Steph. Sinner forehand goes long, 30-all. As the return goes back into Steph, back into Sinner, into the forehand of Steph. Sinner forehand again, the forehand of Steph. Sinner with a drop shot. It's too good. That was a beautiful drop shot by Sinner. Great drop shot. All right, 30-40 for the double break. As the return goes the backhand of Steph. Backhand up from Sinner to the forehand of Steph to the forehand of Sinner. But Steph hit it long. 3-love. Sinner in the second. 3-love. All right. All right. 3-love. Double break. Chat, after this, I'm going to collapse. I'd rather watch a 250 event. Great. Cool. Have fun. All right, here we go. Here we go. Sinner 3-love in the second. Yeah, the courtside camera kind of sucks, but I don't know why they keep doing it. I'm not a fan. As Sinner hits it in the net, it's love 15. Love 15. As Sinner wins the next point, 15-0. All right, 15-0. Into the backhand rally. Slice from Steph into the forehand of Sinner in the backhand of Steph. And Sinner drop shot in the net. 15-30. I'm happy it's in the right time zone. Well, I'm happy for you. That's the first time I've stayed up all night for a while. I missed it. And I'm going to sleep all day and then do it all again. Yay. Double fault Sinner, and it's 15:40. $15.40 to get one of the breaks back. Sinner serves. Here's a fault second serve. Serve is a fault second serve. Serve in the back and Steph. 40% up is out. One of the breaks back. 3-1. Are you streaming any of the WTA matches tomorrow? Probably not. I didn't realize this was going to be so late. I don't know when I'll be waking up. And then we're going to do it all again because tomorrow they got the same time. The matches are at the same time, so I can't. I've got to figure that out. What's going on with WTA? Like, I want to watch Valentova, but she's playing during the day, which sucks because I want to watch her play, but I won't be awake at this stage. Raducanu, Palini are playing tomorrow in their matches. Osaka, is she playing tomorrow? No. She'll play Friday. No, 15-0. So yeah, the answer is no. We won't be watching any WTA tomorrow because this tournament is the reason. 30-15. As the return goes to forehand of Steph, backhand from Sinner to the forehand of Steph. As Sinner with a drop shot goes wide. 4-15. $40-15. Steph serves a fault. Second serve. Sinner comes in the net with a volley, puts it away. 40-30. $40-30. All right, serve again. Nice serve. All right, Tsitsipas holds. And it's 3-2, Sinner with a set and a break. All right. $4 each. Up and coming players are fun to watch. Yeah. How many games have I played so far? I don't know, 13. All right. 3-2. Sinner with a set and a break. God, I'm hitting a wall, chat. I've hit a wall. Oh, man. All right. Sinner serves. Has missed the serve. All right. Love 15. First serves a fault, second serve. There's a forehand another backhand of Steph, backhand from Sinner. And Steph backhand in the net, 15-0. All. A bit of forehand down the line for a winner from Sinner, 30-15. $30-15. Sinner serves an ace, 40-15. You look tired? Yeah, because it's 6:30 in the morning. And I've stayed up all night. So with the backhand of Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas hits it out. 4-2 Sinner in the second. Four two. I love 15. And the backhand from Steph into the backhand of Sinner. Steph with the backhand again, the backhand of Sinner. To the backhand of Steph. Sinner backhand down the line. Steph with the forehand into the forehand of Sinner. For the forehand of Steph. Sinner on the stretch. Steph with a pass. Sinner with a lob. It's too good. I'd say if Tsitsipas got a little bit better than net and just put those shots away, that'd be all right. That was just a great lob. Love 30. Love 30. Sinner forehand goes in the net. 15-30. To the backhand. Into the backhand of Steph. Backhand from Sinner. The backhand of Steph. And Sinner with the forehand. Into the forehand of Steph. Again, the forehand of Sinner. Steph backhand. Cross-court winner. All right. 30-all, and he gets the crowd going, Steph. He's looking stuffed, though, but he's at least putting in the fight. 30-all. $30. $30. Good serve, Steph. And the crowd's on his side now. 40-30. He's pumping this crowd up. I love this from Steph. Good for Steph. He's making... he's at least giving the crowd a bit of something to cheer for. And trying to get him fired up. Serves a fault second serve. The return goes back into Tsitsipas. 4-0 from Sinner is a winner. Get the deuce. All right, deuce. And the return goes back into Steph, back into Sinner. Into the front of Steph is Sinner. Again to the front of Steph. To the front of Sinner. Steph backhand cross court. Sinner with a slice in the stretch. Steph puts it away. Nice rally by Tsitsipas. Advantage Steph. First serve is a fault, second serve. But he loses the point. We get the deuce. Can Fritz trouble Alcaraz? Fritz can beat Alcaraz. Like he did at the Labour Cup. As return goes backhand of Steph. Sinner can't get it back. All right, advantage Tsitsipas. Carlos will destroy Fritz. Bro, why did you ask me a question if you knew the answer already? Why did you ask me? That's silly. You asked me, can Fritz trouble Alcaraz? And then you said, no, Carlos will destroy Fritz. Why would you ask me a question when you already had an answer? That's so silly. I'll ask you a question. No, I'm going to answer it anyway. What are you doing? I'm not going to answer any more of your questions from now on. That's it. No more answers. I'm not answering your questions. That's the end. Yeah, you didn't get your answer you wanted, then don't ask me questions. I'm not answering any more of your questions. That's all. That's enough. 4-3. Who are all the players in the Six King Slam? So you've got Djokovic, Alcaraz, Sinner, Tsitsipas, Zverev, and Fritz. Trainer's out on court for Steph, by the way. For his foot, I think. Yeah, trainer's out on court. That's not good. Not for an exhibition. They gave Steph like a tea towel to lie down on. What the hell? I think it's his back. Yeah, it's his back. Yeah, it's his back, which he's been struggling with. Yeah. All right. 4-3. By the way, everyone asking why did Steph get invited? Can you just shut up? Oh, who cares? He's here. Who cares? Who cares? It's an exhibition. Don't think too hard. 4-3. Who cares? He's here. Get used to it. 4-3. As we're falling down the line of the backhand, Steph in the net, 15 love. In about 20 minutes, he might not be here. Sinner serves again. And the return goes out by Steph, 30 love. But yeah, most of the players that you think should have been here are playing in tournaments that are worth points because they're trying to qualify for the ATP finals. So that's why, if we have to make a broad assumption, it's because everybody else was playing this week and they're trying to qualify for the ATP finals. That's why. Or they're injured. 40 love. But also, it's like, he's here. Does it really matter? Like I said, if you want this tournament to be better, you need to get rid of Alcaraz and Sinner. You get rid of them and it's more competitive. So, unpopular opinion, I know. But if you want this to be better, you need to get rid of the two big dogs. You bring in some other players instead of them. Then you get some good matches early on. You want good matches, you got to get rid of Sinner Alcaraz. They're the problem. Sincaraz is the problem. I mean, look at Shanghai. They don't play and goes to shit. So you need to bring in other players so then it's more competitive. Anyways, so he's about serving to stay in the set, but he hits a volley in the net. It's love 15. Steph serves a fault, second serve. There's a forehand out of the backhand of Sinner. Forehand from Steph to the slice of Sinner. And Steph with the forehand of Sinner to the forehand of Steph. Steph hits it wide, love 30. Now, people are going to stop talking about Tsitsipas after this match. It's only when he's playing that people are questioning why he's here. He's here because they wanted him here, so that's, he serves an ace, 15-30. He's won 5 more games than anybody thought he would. All those double-bageled people have gone because they're embarrassed that they were wrong. All right, 15-30. Steph hits it wide, 15-40. 15-40. Match points for Sinner. And Steph serves a fault. Second serve. And the return goes forward to Steph. Steph in the net. There's the match. Sinner's going to play Djokovic tomorrow in the semi-finals while Fritz takes on Alcaraz. And that feels like the top 4 players in the world this year. Taking each other on. And it'll be interesting, I think. Djokovic did get a set off Sinner last year they played this tournament. It just depends on how Nole looks physically, but Sinner wins. God, somebody's got to tell this guy that this is not, like, he's taking this too seriously. He's playing way too aggressive, and it's not fun. All right. All right. Well, that's it, and that's that. Day 1, quarterfinals done. Zverev and Tsitsipas will depart, probably make their way to the indoor hard courts of Europe, while Sinner and Fritz go and play the semis tomorrow. And then also they get an extra match because if they win, they play the final. If they lose, they play the third place match. So that's good. So Sinner and Fritz, no matter what, get to play 2 more matches. They might even play each other, depending on results. All right. It is a crime to lock in. He's taking this way too seriously. I don't care if it's worth $6 million. I want him to lighten up and give the others a chance to play. I don't care if it's worth $6 million. It's bullshit. He should not be invited next year if he's going to be this grumpy. He's going to be taking this seriously and he's not going to have fun with it. And what's his point? What is the point? Yeah, to be honest, it's actually way closer than like a lot of people expected. Cam's such a Sinner hater. You're such a crybaby. I don't want to see a Synchros final. If we get a Synchros final, I'm going to boycott eating for the day. I'm going on a hunger strike. I want a Alcaraz final. No, I want a Fritz. No, I want a Fritz Djokovic final. Get some sleep, Cam. Tell me what to do. We're not escaping Sinceraz's final, to be honest. Sadly, well, too bad. I say no. Fritz is going to beat Alcaraz, and then it's going to get a Fritzner final. And Djokovic Alcaraz will be the third place. And you'll all cry. You'll all call me a genius. I had enough of Sinceraz. It's not that I've had enough of Sinceraz. It's just that I want to see other players be competitive, man. Like I love Sinceraz finals. They've given us some of the best moments of the year, but I just want to see other players get competitive. I don't like. I would like to see it not happen for once, and then maybe, even if it's in an exhibition, maybe then it's like, oh, cool, something different, right? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing Fritz versus Sinner in the final, or Djokovic Alcaraz in the final. Hey, Suzanne, thank you for the 14 months as a tier 3. Appreciate that. Thank you. Shanghai was different, but it was too different. Shanghai was too far the other way. I'm talking like I want to see top 10 players play each other in the finals, but just not the top 2 players every time. I'm a Shelton fan, so I'm not a fan of any of those guys. So I don't know what you're talking about. I want Shelton to win, but he's not here, so got to go for somebody. Are you going to talk about Tsitsipas? What about Tsitsipas? Hey, Lady SJ, thank you for the 37 months. Well, can we get rid of all the people that are being annoying? Thank you. Get rid of all the annoying people. I'm too tired for this. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't have cared massively if Fritz beat Alcaraz at Wimbledon, and Alcaraz would still be undefeated in slam finals. Well, there you go. Good answer. Good answer. I'm new to watching tennis, so it's total games played 17 today. No. Yes, it was. Yes, sorry, it was. Like the Netflix involved in tennis? Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you for sticking around. We're back to do it all again tomorrow. Hopefully, more competitive matches. I think we kind of expected this match to go this way, at least, be a little bit too, a little bit more straightforward. Bro, it's 6:45 in the morning. I would love to stay, but I'm also absolutely wrecked, so I'm leaving. But the Zverev match was a little disappointed. I thought Zverev would be a bit more competitive, but he didn't look like he was trying to strain himself too much. So hopefully tomorrow we start getting... I mean, Fritz looks like he's here to play. So I'm excited to see how Fritz does against Alcaraz. Because Fritz looks kind of serious. He looks like he's ready to go. And he wants to win this whole damn thing. And then Sinner versus Djokovic as well. So it's going to be fun tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Thank you for hanging out. Sinner wins 2 and 3. He's going to play Djokovic tomorrow. See you then.